So for today's bonus video, I wanted to check out Capcom's Sweet Home, which doesn't actually have a modern analog, but the inspiration for this game was inspired later Resident Evil. So I figured, why don't we look at Sweet Home in a modern Resident Evil game? So this is a translated ROM of the Japanese-only Sweet Home. So we're going to not change any names. An investigation team searches for Mamiya Ichiro's fresco, but it lies within haunted Mamiya Manor. You can see where the Resident Evil influences come in. Let's go, prep the camera. Good, we're all here. Somewhere in this mansion is Mamiya's fresco. I'm sure the fresco used a special tech. I don't actually know what a fresco is, so I can't explain that to you any further. I've played very little of this game. What the? Wah! The exit! Mamiya, fools! Those who defile my home shall feel my wrath. Such wrath. What's going on? We have to escape. There has to be another exit. We better search the mansion. Also remember, we each have our own tools. So the way the structure of this game works is there's Kazuo, Akiko, who is a nurse or medic or whatever that uses she, I don't actually know, can heal people. Then there is Asuka, who has, I believe, the vacuum, which comes up very soon. There is Taro, who has the camera, which we need to take pictures to get clues. There's Emmy, who has the key, which we need to get through doors. And Kazuo himself has the lighter, which we use to illuminate things. See, if we try to use an item on something that doesn't matter, then we can't really do much. So first, we team up with Asuka to use her item on the broken glass here. And now we can get through here. Wait, I need to switch back to Kazuo here. This place is huge. That left room. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time in this game, because it's a puzzle game and ultimately I haven't really solved it, so... A letter. Welcome to my home. Photograph my fresco, for therein lies a clue to the way out. It's from Ichiro, and that must be the fresco. Again, do not know what a fresco is. Like, maybe it's a very common word, but I have no idea. Wax. Tonic. Fruit? Alright, and since I need to photograph the fresco, that means I should get out of here? Or I should bring in Taro, because he has the camera. He is the berry of this game. So maybe this is as far as I've gotten in this game. Okay, that wasn't the fresco. Like, I feel like this would be way easier if I knew what word it was talking about. So none of this is working out, so we're gonna bring Emmy in. Amy's gonna check out this door. A note. Kenji. The frescoes contain clues. I think they're grouped by date. So for this we need Kazuo, who has the lighter. And notice little ghost trails. So it's a wisp. I don't actually know how battles in this game work, so we're just going to attack. There, we got 2 experience for that. Wonder if I can talk to the skeleton. Good job, skeleton. A skeleton. Wood. Wonder if I can burn wood. Nope. Can't vacuum that up. Is there like no command to just pick things up? Oh, I don't want to split up. Alright, can't vacuum that stuff up. This is probably more wood? Yep. A chasm, if only we had a bridge. Lighter does nothing. I did get attacked though. And actually it's probably unwise for me to come this far. Without healing up first. So there's permadeath in this game. When characters die, they die forever. And you might say, what do you do about their tools? And that's because there's an alternative that you can actually slot in. A note. One fell down, but it was pulled to safety. What does that mean? Man, the random battles are annoyingly frequent. Oh, the creepy doll. Asuka's frozen. Could you... Yuka! So what I need to do in this, situation. So I need to go to Akiko. And have him unfreeze her. And then let's get the hell out of here. Because I don't like this room. Shit! I'm gonna run. See ya. Alright, switch back to Kazuo. I want to see what this is first. Written in blood, power of the heart overcomes evil. We should totally team up, yes. A note! Takashi, the next fresco is across and on the left. Be careful. So there were others like us. Frightening. Again, Still don't know what a fresco is. I can't make any progress until I figure that part out. Like, maybe I need to back up a bit to take a picture? Like, I even looked up a guide before doing this, like, it did not explain what frescoes are. Which makes me think it's so common sense that I should know? What's the fresco? What are you talking about? You know, say what you will about how much Resident Evil has changed, but it's never gone above my head. Or over my head, rather. Alright, so I feel pretty confident in saying that we're not going to solve the mystery of Sweet Home right now. But we have a decent idea of what this game is like, so why don't we move on to how it's changed, or how the idea has changed over the years. Okay, so now let's go to what is ostensibly the spiritual sequel to Sweet Home, Resident Evil, except this isn't Resident Evil PS1. Because that's, you know, that's not the most modern incarnation. Instead, it's Resident Evil 6.
It might create more problems. It's time to take responsibility. We want to have any chance. Always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are.
We're doing Leon's campaign, the beginning of it, after the prelude.
Mr. President!
If you feel like none of this makes sense, then trust me, it doesn't make sense in the actual game either. It just starts this way. So Resident Evil is one of those series where I don't like the first game as much, and I don't like the last game as much. My favorite of the series are 2 and 4. Oddly, the 2 Leon-centric games. Like, this one has Leon, but...
Tolok's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
Yes?
Hunnigan,
Thank God you're both all right.
how do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to.
This is the quality writing you can expect from this game.
God help us. Alright, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on getting the hell out of there. The virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter and it's not slowing down. You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tolok's Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
Leon, is that true?
Yeah, I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
I got a lead.
This is a long cutscene.
You will if you come with me.
In fairness, it's sort of the intro. To Leon's campaign, at least. So I played this game when it originally came out on the 360, and I didn't enjoy it a lot, or at all.
Adam, I'm sorry.
And I hear there were improvements made. I never played the
What's so
improvements.
special about this church? You have some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
So there's my little GPS thing. It shows me the directions.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
And I'd love to be going faster, but I can't. It does not unlock running for a while. And this game is usually way darker than this. I turned the brightness up for
Roger.
recordability's sake,
You see one of them, aim for the head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
so I wouldn't judge the game based on that. This area is, I don't want to say decently scary, but darker. And I feel like that's one of the problems with horror games, is that with gamma changes and bright-ass
You're
LCDs,
eating dinner right now,
You think anyone survived?
it's very hard to make a horror game that looks dark and scary anymore.
I can't believe this is happening again. It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know.
So this does feel better than when I played the first time I played the game. The camera zoomed back quite a bit more.
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
The movement controls are not as bad as they were when I first played it. They made some improvements. I'm actually kind of impressed that they fixed some of the bad parts of this game. I doubt they can fix all of the bad parts. Because I feel like it's wresting control away from me far too often.
Don't shoot!
Are you alright?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere. Liz! Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
Alright, I get it. If you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
That sounds like a threat, honestly.
Liz.
Is that your daughter? Alright, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time
We're
to...
making the time.
Leon has a thing for saving people's daughters.
Where are you?
Especially if they're blonde.
What was that sound?
Hey, can you get out of the... Why are you taking point? I have a gun in training. What are you...
They're scared.
Who turned the lights off?
Stay sharp.
So I'm not sure it's been mentioned yet, but Leon and Helena are in a college... Do I have a flashlight in my ear? Yeah, I do. Okay. And why are you taking point? I like how he didn't flinch it. Okay. Delayed reaction, it's fine.
That's quite a draft.
So why is it on fire?
We will. Just stay close.
Thank you.
I really don't feel like that chandelier should be on fire. Is anyone curious? Okay. Alright! There's partner buttons.
Good work. I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for that.
Fantastic.
Liz! Liz! Please answer. It's your daddy, Liz.
Oh, so the president's not the same president that, was in, or that was Ashley's father. Because her name was Ashley Williams, wasn't it? I think? I'm probably totally... I don't have a commanding knowledge of Resident Evil lore. I know way more about it than I should, but I never actually finished RE5.
How much time we have before these corpses are on their feet?
So, I get the feeling RE5 was important. Because I've seen GIFs of Wesker and Jill and Chris, and I should finish that at some point. I probably should before Games for Windows Live dies.
You alright?
I will be once I find my daughter.
I would totally kill him if I had
Calder's help
enough ammo to
will get
waste.
Cut off. I know she's here. Somewhere.
Also, he's not targetable, so I can't anyway. Oh wait, we're going this way.
We'll need to get the elevator working again.
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once
How about I
we're
use your
in, you
vacuum?
can take my car.
Thanks. Now let's find Liz and get the hell out of here.
Liz? Liz, is that you?
Also notice that when you do the GPS, it goes to this weird thing of like Leon standing here with the phone in his hand. Like, I don't have time to look for your daughter. Twitter is going off by the World Cup. Did you see that Germany and Brazil game?
Careful.
Dad, where are Mom and Liam?
They already got out. They're waiting for us at home.
So everyone can see this coming from a mile away, right? It wasn't just me who thought this was incredibly
How
obvious.
do we get out of this place?
Let's go to the cramped space we were in. Or we needed the key for.
The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works.
Oh my god, hurry up. Phil Sweet Home was more brisk than this.
Let's get this out of our way.
Like, I know Resident Evil is not supposed to be an action game, but at the same time, I feel like
We're here.
artificially gating your way, or your speed, is a shitty way to do things. Guys, you're not gonna believe what happens next.
It's going to be okay, Lizzie. You're going to be okay. We're almost there. Liz?
Let's let the camera slowly pan down. As a gasp.
She's already gone! Shoot her!
So this is the problem with Resident Evil 4 or 6. You know what? 4, 5, and let's include them all. Is that at one point QTEs were novel, and at this point they're just fucking annoying.
I can't believe this.
We'll get used to it. It's either them or us. And they don't hesitate.
I'm an
This
expert.
had to happen. I don't think we're alone in here.
I never realized the college here was named Ivy University.
Shit! Don't let him in!
So right trigger is basically a dedicated melee button when you're not holding your gun out. Yeah, I was handling it. It's cool. I'm gonna hang around here for a while, because this sound is not the most annoying thing in the world.
He's dead. Let's go.
He's super dead. Way to figure that out, Leon.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
I couldn't agree more.
So partner doors are a way to make sure you and your partner don't get far away, because this is essentially a co-op game first. And it kind of diminishes it a little bit as a single-player game. So Resident Evil 6 follows the normal zombie outbreak rules of everyone being incredibly stupid all the time.
Let's go.
Leon, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here. said it was some sort of fog. If this thing spread in gas form, then anyone who breathed it in got infected.
And that would mean everyone on campus.
Yeah. But then why is it so quiet? I've got a bad feeling about this.
You can't make a video game without that Star Wars reference. It is simply not possible. People have tried.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
So I am playing with a controller. For reasons, because it makes less noise among anything else, but... Alright, you grab skill points from downed enemies. Especially headshotted ones, I believe. If that's how it went. Let's go a little bit further. So despite me clearly shooting him there, just sort of kept going, huh? I don't know why I'm gathering items, because I'm going to end this video soon and then probably never play this again. Not that I don't know. Maybe I will once the mood strikes me. So, like, this is one of my major problems with Resident Evil 6, is that I would say, let's say 4 out of 10 times, you'll come across a corpse that either fall down dead, or it'll clearly, obviously be an enemy, but you can't kill it until it activates. And that's super dumb. Speaking of super dumb, Human, I was gonna go further, but I think I'm just gonna end it there. I feel like that's probably the best possible place to end this playthrough. So that was Resident Evil 6 and Sweet Home, and after this I'm taking a vacation, so I don't know what's next, but I'll be back in like a week. So yeah, we'll continue more videos after that.